Well, hello, my name is Michelle. I am the host of Michelle's Fiber Studio podcast. I am getting ready to leave soon to go on vacation with my husband. We are going to be heading down to New York City to visit our daughter. Today is Friday and we leave early Sunday morning. So I thought I would take the opportunity this afternoon to prep the all-important knitting projects. So let me turn my camera around and I will show you what I've got going on. All right, I got a big pile here that I am starting to prepare. So in this bag here, I have my Amayo shawl. So that is definitely a project that I want to take with me. I also have in this bag my Clark Eye tank or tea, which I just got started this morning actually. I haven't 100% decided if I'm going to bring that or not, but I figured I would put it in the pile anyway. And then I have a bunch of yarn that I need to wind. So I've got this yarn here, which is going to go with this, and that is a shawl project. This is the sock yarn that I decided on, fibro yarn. So I've got to wind this up so I can have a pair of socks on the go. And then these here are two more skeins that I will need for the Amayo. Chances are really strong that I don't need them, but I would rather have them prepped and ready to go. I'm going to need them eventually anyway. So I figured I would wind them and just have them ready just in case. Just in case. We all know that, just in case, right? And how that works. I have my little project bag here that my socks are going to go in. I had to add, because I didn't have a carabiner that was big enough to go all the way around the strap here. So I added a little piece of seam binding that I could then attach a little carabiner to. So now I have the option of clipping it to my belt loop or to a backpack or another bag that I'm carrying, or I could just slip the whole thing over my wrist if I decide to do that. I have my little notions pouch, but the other thing I need to also do is to make sure that I have all of the notions for all of the projects here, just in case. My Love Lewiston tote bag is what I am planning to put it all in. So let's go ahead and get started with some winding. got everything all wound up. I've got them caked. These are my 5 colors for my shawl along with the gray yarn. And then I've got my sock yarn. And then I decided to put my 2 spare skeins in this little bag here just to keep them safe. They don't need to be in any cozies or anything, and I'll just keep them in my bag as a backup. You also saw me weighing all of the skeins, and I have made myself some notes so I can go into Ravelry. And I just like to weigh every skein prior to starting the project. That way I know exactly how much yarn I started with, so I know how much I have left and how much I have used in the project. In addition, on this sheet here, I labeled each of the 5 colors, and I took a little snippet of the yarn so that way I can easily keep track of which color is which. Good morning. It is 4:45. We are just getting up and getting ready to head out to the bus station to head to New York for our vacation. It's all really early in the morning. I haven't even had coffee yet. But it's going to be a great day, and I'm excited to take you along with me. Well, good evening. It is Monday night. We have just finished our second day here in New York City. We spent most of yesterday when we arrived. We walked around Central Park and just kind of really took it easy. And today we've been fairly busy. We did a bunch of shopping and went to Columbus Circle. And then this evening, we just came back from Carnegie Hall. We went to a music festival of sorts. There was a children's choir and a gospel choir and a requiem with orchestral accompaniment. It was really, really great. I have been knitting on my sock all day long, last 2 days actually. And if I reach down here, I have, you see, I have almost finished the first leg of the sock. Tomorrow we have plans to go to the Botanical Garden, and then we'll see what the rest of the week has to hold. Well, hello. It is Wednesday night. We have had a busy couple of days. Yesterday we went to the Botanical Garden in Brooklyn. It was super hot, but it was so beautiful, and we spent the afternoon there. And then from there we went to Knitty City, and I was able to get a couple of skeins of yarn. I did get some picture of the yarn bombing, some video rather of the yarn bombing that's just outside of the store, but the store was rather busy, so I didn't want to take any video inside. But I got this yarn here, which is by Trey Liz, and this yarn here, which is from Yarn Over New York. And then today we started the morning off. We went to Times Square and walked around there, and then we had lunch with my daughter and her fiance and his family at a, is it Korean or Japanese barbecue? I can't remember which, but it was super good. It's one where they serve you the meat and then you actually barbecue it yourself at the table, and it was super, super yummy. And then after that, we went into Brooklyn and walked around Brooklyn and got some pictures and video out by the Brooklyn Bridge. And now we're back. I did finish my first sock. Look at that. So once I finish this, I will go ahead and cast on sock number 2. So I have that ready to go tomorrow. Tomorrow I think we have some plans to go to one of the malls. It's going to be a little bit warmer out. Do you guys want to see, look, the city? This is my view off of the balcony. Super, super pretty. So, that is it for this evening. night, and we are getting ready to head home tomorrow, but I thought I'd check in one last time. So we've had a really slow week overall. Most mornings we haven't left until 10 or 10:30, which has been really, really nice. We've just been taking our time and taking it slow. Yesterday we got up and headed out, got some breakfast, and then we were gonna go walk around Central Park for a little bit while we waited for our daughter to finish an appointment, and walked by the Apple store. It was really, really hot outside, so we popped into the Apple store and at least figured we could cool off, and we probably burned about 45 minutes in the Apple store, so we're Apple people. Anyway, and then we went and sat in Central Park. And after that, we met our daughter and we went to the Oculus mall. We went to the mall nearby. It starts with a B. I don't remember the name of it now, but mall that is connected to the Oculus mall. And after that, we went up in the One World Trade Center Observatory, which I was kind of blasé about, I will admit, but it was actually quite cool. So we did that yesterday. Today, again, after a slow morning, we went to the Guggenheim, and then we did the Natural History Museum. And then we just got back from walking along the East River. It was a beautiful night. It's still a little warm out, but along the river it was actually quite pleasant and nice little breeze. The sun was kind of starting to set, and actually the clouds are kind of coming in, so it wasn't bright and sunny. So it was very, very pleasant. And yeah, I've just about finished my sock. So right here, I just have the toe left, and I plan to do that tomorrow at breakfast. And then we head off. Our bus leaves around 1:30, and we should be back in Maine around 8 o'clock. My daughter and her fiance are coming back with us and are going to spend the week in Maine visiting us. So that's all I have from here. It's been a great vacation, and I will talk to you soon.